Homelessness and poverty is in every city, and that's a terrible pity. Can we make it better, you and me? Watch this video and let's see.
So where are you from?
Manchester originally.
How did you get on the streets? How long have you been homeless for?
9 weeks.
9 weeks? How did you get homeless?
That's 5 years old, my friend, at the street.
I couldn't afford the bedroom tax, and rather than open the letters, I was just like burying my head in the sand and hoping everything would go away, and not opening any of the letters. And I ended up they took me to court and I got thrown out of my house.
I ended up going through divorce, mate.
How long have you been on the streets for?
Nearly 2 years.
Nearly 2 years. How did it happen if you don't mind me asking?
Listening language.
How do people look at you?
Do you know what? People look at you bad. People look at you bad. You look at you very bad. But the worst things that happen is when you're asleep. No, yeah, because that's when you're getting knobheads pouring bottles on you, kicking you, yeah, throwing things at you, you know.
How do you think people look at you knowing that you're homeless?
Oh, like I'm a scumbag lowlife.
How do people look at you?
They look at me like I'm trash, really. Where they walk past and give you a dirty look. I've had people, when I've been sleeping in my sleeping bag, actually come up to me. It's generally quite a lot of men. Piss on me. The other day I was sleeping in the doorway near the bank and someone come up on top of me and my partner and threw carrots and, chow mein noodles all over us. People are like, get a job, you low life.
People in Manchester view people in That's what I think as well.
To be honest with you, being homeless has got a really bad stigma, I find out.
Yeah.
They think that everybody is the same. For instance, like, everybody's either on drugs, drinking. Don't get me wrong, some people probably do. But we don't all do that, and I find that quite daunting, really, in a way.
What do you think is the biggest misconception people have about homeless people that needs to be changed or addressed?
Not everybody's on drugs and drink, You can't judge a book by its cover, can you?
No, you can't.
That's how it is.
I never thought of any homeless begging on the streets would happen to anyone.
Has the council been doing anything to try and help you at all?
Well, we're working with County Dean, and they're getting us into hopefully Brighton Court this week. So we'll see.
I'm back on a waiting list again, but the council basically say unless I'm pregnant, got mental health issues, or I got physical disabilities, then I'm not really a priority.
This is Nexus Art Cafe, where the homeless art exhibition will be put on alongside the Owl and the Coconut and the DePaul Society. They're artists who are dealing with mental health. But homelessness and mental health are linked together, as we know. And this is going to be the positive side, where all the artists who've had real painful issues and the people who support them through that have come together to show the world how to build up care and community in a project of art. This way. Going to interview booth centre artists. So here come the artists from the booth centre. There's Janine.
Hi.
Art teacher, is that a good description?
I will do, yeah. We've done this. It is art exhibition exhibiting art by artists who have experienced homelessness themselves. There's a real good selection of artwork, a massive variety of different artwork. The positive effects are completely limitless. It's just incredible. But the stuff that's here is absolutely incredible.
Gary.
Anne-Marie.
Jessie.
Noegil.
Danny.
Malgina.
I went to the booth centre at the cathedral when I was at the cathedral.
Yeah.
And I got invited into one of the classes, and I sat there like that with my arms folded. And the art teacher at the time passed, and he says, "What are you doing?" He says, "Pat, to tell you the truth, I can't draw." I said, "I can't do nothing, there's nothing, I feel empty, there's nothing there, there's nothing for me to put on paper." She went like that, "You can do it, it's in you, you can draw." And I've never looked back since.
What does art mean to you?
It means everything. Considering I couldn't do it when I was a child.
It just relaxes me. It paints a picture of me, really.
It's very
therapeutic, and it counts. And I love to do art.
And this is your first exhibition, isn't it? Outside of the booth centre.
Outside of school.
Outside of school. It's the first time a lot of these guys have ever exhibited outside of the centre. And the artwork was chosen because of how it makes them feel to see their art on the wall. So when you're going to any of the pictures, that you're actually seeing someone's heart and soul put into artwork. Homelessness affects everybody in some way.
To many people, winter is a time for family, celebration and rest. But for the homeless, it's the reality of another year sleeping on the cold streets of Greater Manchester. Outside the Box art exhibition, headed by Jed Austin, is bringing the community together for its second year. It's shining a light on the reality of homelessness and encouraging the fortunate to donate towards winter supplies.
From the artwork, those who want to sell it, we'll give them 75% of the money, and 25% goes towards raising provisions this winter as we're coming into the death zone, which I call it, cold, really cold, December to February. We can raise enough money to get them sleeping bags, fleeces, waterproof jackets, decent footwear. That will be brilliant. But the real, if you like, the real thing about this art exhibition is to show how they care and look after each other in the community, on the street, and showing the human being rather than the problem all the time.
As well as raising money for supplies, the exhibition is pushing to raise awareness of how easy it is for anyone to become homeless.
Even though I've been doing it for a while now, I still can't believe it's as bad as it is, and it's not improved, and it's only going to get worse because of new laws. But it goes so much deeper than that. Normally people have this perspective on homeless people that they're either just addicts or have problems that are down to them, and it's not. Sometimes it's just down to the fact that they couldn't pay the rent 1 week, so they got kicked out and no one could lend down to them. It's even from the craziest stories of like I missed one bill and then it all piled up. And then, they're in debt for 20 grand and they can't get an account because they don't have an address.
Jed has personally been on the streets listening to the homeless and trying to understand their needs and aspirations. He introduced those he met to art of every form, and for many this has been a lifeline at a time of desperate need.
It has been 10 years since I've suffered from psychiatric problem. I've been 3 times in an hospital in 10 years, so I was telling to my doctor, I don't need medication, I need to do art. So let me in peace, let me draw, let me doing the things I like, and I will feel better. I don't need your drugs.
According to the council's annual rough sleep account, nearly twice as many people are sleeping on the streets of Manchester as last year. 70 people were counted in just one night in December. In 2011, there were just 10. Outside the Box art exhibition, like many groups in Manchester, want to end homelessness altogether.
Now that we've raised the money from the donations, you're going to see what we do. And we asked the homeless people what would they like out of the money. So here we go.
Is it just fun with the credit you need?
Yeah. Just a can of Coke.
Alright, we'll do that for you. Even better, we'll get you 2.
Cheers.
Well, this is alright.
Thank you very much.
There you go.
God bless you.
Do you know what you're going to call first?
With me mum.
Your mum?
Yeah.
Well, hopefully this phone will help you get back on your feet somewhat.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Darren. Hi Darren. So what we've got is 2 pair of jeans and socks.
Thanks very much.
Is that alright?
That's great, that. Just what I needed, that, pal. Thank you very much. Money can be given to everybody, but a couple of pairs of jeans is just what I needed, that, mate. Thanks very much.
Right, mate. What did you ask for?
A phone.
And why?
So I can keep in contact with people. That's all you can need one for, innit?
Well, John,
it's a big thing for me, this.
From the donations, we got you.
Nice one, mate. Hi for everyone now, can't I?
I think this will be alright.
Yeah.
Did you not have a phone before?
No. Well, a day I got nicked.
What's the word on the street? How important is it for the guys?
It's important, isn't it? I tell everybody how, like, people, like, don't believe when you say to them the money will come to you, they'll come round and ask you what you want and all that. And I tell them how last year you got me a phone and all that off the money that you raised, you know what I mean? And like, they're all made up with it. But I've said to them, you've got to back him as well. Do you know what I mean? You can't just say, it both goes both ways, doesn't it?
Come on, people! Mustard free! Wow.